That was weird.
Yo, what's up?
Apparently that fucking emulator did more damage to my computer than I thought I did.
Oh?
Yeah. My computer crashed while it was running earlier, I guess, and it fucked up a lot of shit. I just tried to join your Discord server for like maybe 10 minutes, and it kept saying the server's unavailable, and I was like, what do you mean the server's unavailable? And I opened Task Manager quickly using the shortcut to close Discord and reopen it, and there's 32 instances of Yuzu open using 96% of my computer's memory. And like 90% of my CPU. I'm like, whoa, hold the fuck on. There are no copies at the bottom of my screen. My desktop is cleared. There's no copies of it there. What the fuck? And then I remember woken up for dinner earlier. And I woke up and my computer was like all fucking, like, everything was swirling and shit. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
How do you let him do that to you?
You watching streams?
I am streaming Arceus while I am watching the C9 game from earlier today.
So I figured out how to randomize Arceus.
Say that again?
I figured out how to randomize Arceus. I haven't put it into practice yet, but I figured out how to do it.
What do you mean by that?
I figured out how to randomize the game.
Oh, well, like all the,
Yeah. I figured out, well, last night was fun, so I thought I was gonna go to bed at like 7, 6, and then I'm like, well, I really don't want to stay up. I also really don't want to go to sleep, because if I have to go to sleep, I have to get up, and I have to wake up, and I have to take my medicine, because I have to take my medicine on a very close schedule. If I take it sooner, that means I'm fucked for taking it later. So I was like, I gotta try and keep a consistent schedule around the same time, so I don't fuck myself when I have to go to work. I was like, okay. So like, I'll stay up. And then I kept hearing weird noises all morning. I was like, what the fuck is this? And after an hour of trying to figure out what app was making the noises, I found out that it was Anthony snoring. That was fun. And then after that, I tried to set up and install a mod of Legends Arceus. And then I forgot that the opening is like an hour. So it was an opening before the app even starts. But I did end up getting that Pikmin mod to work, and I really want to play it. But yeah, so I waited until 9 o'clock to eat, and then I couldn't sleep all day. So I really screwed myself up.
Rip.
I'm sitting here fixing the rest of my apps and icons and stuff.
My thing is, I have a homebrew DS. I just don't know how to fucking use it.
You have to use... Oh, not this profile, it was another profile.
I was gonna say, I have a homebrew DS. Hypothetically, I should be able to put the ROM hacks onto that SD card. I just don't know how to do it.
Oh yeah, you need PKNX. You just dump the ROM file, and then you create a randomized file, and then you just change the...
That's the thing, I don't know how to do that.
It's a lot of... It's quite a bit of work. I was looking into how to do it for the Switch last night, and it's a fair bit.
Because it's like, again, I specifically had somebody homebrew that SD card on that DS on purpose so I could play ROM hacks. That was like the entire basis of it. And I have no clue how to fucking do it. But my issue is I also gain and lose motivation to do certain things. So, like, the first week that I had had it finally homebrewed, I was like, oh my god, yes, this is amazing. And I'm sitting there trying to learn it, and then I just lost all motivation to do it. And that's just how my life is. 1 second I'll be like super motivated, like literally like you'll see me for like 2 weeks straight just like grinding something. And then out of the blue you'll just see me completely stop touching that game entirely.
I think that also happens with depression.
I mean, true.
Oh shit. Yeah, we got back from dinner. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a nap," and then I got up. And I was like, "Oh, well, it's like 10:15." I was like, "Nobody's on yet," and I went back to sleep. And then I had to go to the bathroom. And I woke up and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's 1."
Mm. That's why I do what I do. I'll just send one message and be like, hey, if you want, I'm on. And then that's that. If people get on, they get on. If not, once I'm like, I'm tired as shit, I get off.
Yeah. I'm also having issues with Valorant.
Are
So, I
you?
mean, I don't even think I would be able to play.
What happened? I'm confused.
No, I told you a while ago that I was having issues with it anyways, so I moved, what do you fucking call it? I was having issues with Vanguard, so I moved it from Ring 0 to Ring 1. And it was fine for a few weeks, and I opened it last night to check the store, and it updated, and I couldn't even get on. And now I'm just having issues even after a restart.
Is it giving you an error code?
No, it's just crashing.
You might have to do an uninstall specifically of Vanguard without uninstalling the game.
It did.
Okay.
I figured I would look into it some morning after work when I'm just bored and I'm looking through job shit.
'Cause I was gonna say... I mean, if you can take a video and send it to me of what's happening... I know, like, Val is one of the only games that I genuinely know a pretty hefty amount of the fixes for, because I've had a pretty good chunk of the issues when I first started trying to play the game.
Mm. See, this is why people, like, this is like a company that helps with developing plants and nurturing plants. Listen to this. Benefits: flexible hours, make your own schedule. That's fine. Benefits: accrued sick time after 1 year. First of all, that's a state policy. You can't just say you get sick time after a year. That's fucking stupid. Second of all, accrued paid time off after 2 years. Excuse me? Employee recognition program. Well, there's literally nothing that says after that. You work outdoors. You get a daily physical workout. You can work up to 40 hours a week if we need to. You get an amazing work-life balance. But you gotta pay for your own smartphone. They give you day one and you get $7 back.
I hit the wrong button. I love when I go to jump with one of the ride mod and I fucking just sprint right off the edge. Also, Val is one of those games where normally if you're having an issue, other people, because of how popular the game is so popularized, where like if you search up like game crashing like Vanguard issue game crashing. 9 out of 10 times, one of the fixes will be there.
Don't really figure that much. I mean, for the time, there's a bunch of other games I wanted to play, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks because, like, I was genuinely excited for when we could 5-stack and shit, but... I mean, I haven't even really played the game all week because Anthony hasn't wanted to play the game, so... We played yesterday and that was about it. Because Tuesday he got all bent out of shape about something and just went right to bed. Monday and Wednesday he just didn't want to play. Today he just didn't want to play. So we haven't really played it anyways, so it's not that big a deal. Why hello? What?
It's gotta be something with the black-white balance, because I just opened Yuzu and the whole black screen came up with all the ROMs in it. It was just... it's acting funny now. I gotta do that before I get back. If I don't do it yet, it's the first thing I do on Monday morning. Seems like my monitor has 2 dead spots where the screen would normally split into a 16:9 ratio.
forgot how much more movement you have in Arceus with all the fucking Ride-mon. Going back and, like, going back a little bit earlier into the game, because of how I play the game, where I sit there completionist from the beginning, and I'm sitting here, like...
Like, I thought you got enough movement with it, but no, like, apparently one of the mods I installed made it jump higher. I was like, why?
See, to be honest, I think Arceus is the only one I wouldn't mod or anything, just because I do like how it is. I think Arceus is the only one that, like, I genuinely don't really have any issues with it.
I didn't have any issues with it. Honestly, I think Arceus was by far my favorite game. I don't even think it was close.
True. At least on the new on the Switch. I think my personal favorite on the 3DS was on the original DS it was black and white, and on the 3DS it was X and Y.
That's fucking great.
What?
I'm trying to see if I can open up to stream Yuzu and like, I don't know if I can. Because now OBS is screwed up too.
You might have to have an instance open first.
You did.
Oh. Because I was gonna say, you might just need the instance first.
Yeah, because it's not capturing either what the emulator looks like or what the emulation looks like. It's being all finicky again like it was a few weeks ago.
So you know how we were talking about, like, the whole modding the Switch?
Mm-hmm.
Would that let you play 3DS games too?
I have no idea, I haven't put previous games on it. Oh yeah, I need it to work. Here we go. pain in the ass, but I figured out how to install that mod pack last night. So I finally got one of the Kaizo versions of Pikmin.
Nice.
Let me see what I'm ready for. Ryan said he would join chat.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Put Discord over there.
Ouch.
I'm holding my stream.
What are you gonna play?
I'm gonna play Kaizo Pikmin. Apparently the real hard difficulty is locked behind a first playthrough. But even the first, if there's no story mode anymore, there's no easy and normal either. I don't think there's a hard. Squish it down. I don't need that in my background. Move this. So you can still see
Leaf,
this.
you are playing a fucking dangerous game.
Are you on YouTube or are you on Twitch?
Twitch. I just have all of my streams recorded, and then periodically I've been posting them.
You're a lot further than I am into. I don't know if I want to keep playing Legends Arceus on this. The mod I got was pretty good, but I'll have to find out. I'll read it off in a bit. It's made a lot of simple choices, and one of them is pretty good. But I'll talk about it when Ryan gets here.
I mean, I guess there's some things that, like, I want to do what I'm doing first, where I beat the game legitimately, and then maybe I do like a randomized Nuzlocke of it or something. Because like it would be pretty cool to, when I go to Nuzlocke the game, that's when I randomize it and shit. But we'll see what I decide to do. Triple Arrow, Leaf Blade, Leaf Storm, Strong, Agile, Number, Caught.
And Walmart's play. Oh, this is something we can talk about in a little bit too. Walmart plans 65% of all stores to be fully automated by 2027.
Oh?
Oh, that's something we can talk about in a little bit.
What the fuck did they mean by fully automated, motherfuckers?
I don't know. Is Anthony joining chat?
No.
Oh no. Alright. Alright, you want to see what Pigment looks like? Are you gonna watch too or no?
I got really just sorry. I didn't hear what you said, to be honest.
Oh, I said, are you gonna watch the stream too or no? Or are you watching something?
I was gonna say, once this C9 game ends, like once it actually ends, where somebody wins, I'll jump in. But for now, no.
Oh shit, C9's still playing?
Yeah, so,
Send me a link.
well, they're not still playing. I can actually do
Oh,
this, and we can
catching.
kind of do a watch party of it, I guess. If it lets me.
You gonna set up a rabbit?
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna see if how well this works. But basically, this is their game from this afternoon. So for our time it was 3 o'clock, but obviously I was at work at 3, so I couldn't watch it. I got lucky enough where I didn't really get spoiled during like work from like Twitter and stuff. But they play best. It's BO3.
Those two are the things I need for this stream.
So like, they won the first match total. So they won the first map, but they're on map 2. So once somebody wins, you know, the best of the 2 games they need to win the entire series, I'll jump into yours. Because obviously on my other screen I have my own stream overlay and shit running so that I can see everything. About time you guys fucking did something.
I forgot how complicated live splitting is.
Dude, I know, it pisses me off, because, God, I'd love to use live split.
I'm gonna use live split.
I mean, I also got pissed off with live split, because I had it somewhat set up, and then it just deleted all of my presets.
I think another game I might play after this is I might go for, there's a lot of games I really want to play.
Ooh, zealous.
It's the only thing I got left. I want to see what my time is.
I think in about an hour I might swap. Fuck, Sadak.
Oh, there was actually one video too I wanted to watch before I started streaming too, because I'm pretty sure I would get clean from the audio. I want to see Jefferson's goodbye.
See, I
heard
wanna,
about that. I got really
like,
sad because I watched him for like half a decade.
yeah. I wanted to get, like, the overlay and shit set up so that I could have music playing. But then I thought about it and I was like, I kind of can't do that still, because if I'm periodically posting them to YouTube, then, you know, I'm fucked. Because
Yeah, no, you're better off just putting your earbud in your ear.
until I get affiliate where my VODs are permanent or whatever it is, it's not worth. There's the Geodude I need to evolve. Yeah, I think in about 50 minutes or so, I'm gonna swap over to Diamond Pearl. That's a Toxicroak. Forgot how early on when you're playing it's so difficult to just focus on one specific mon. Actually, I think the only thing I dislike about Arceus is how little use I feel like Ursaluna has. At least for myself.
So,
I never really found too much of a use besides getting the few items you needed.
Yeah, but you do get quite a few items when you use it, but I mean, there are like a lot of specific items that you can only get from Ursaluna, like the old Sea Scrolls.
True. But I mean, besides like those specific items that you physically can't get unless you use Ursaluna, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it. That was my only peeve with Ursaluna. I was like, they could have done a little bit more with Ursaluna, but they didn't do as much as I would have hoped that they would have. But yeah, I think on one of my either on a Wednesday or a Sunday, I might have to literally just sit down and figure out how to get some of the ROM hacks onto my DS. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure, if I understood correctly from some of the little bit I did, literally the reason why doing what you do is so easy is just because you can actually read where the files and shit are.
Well, getting the mod is the hardest part. Once you get the mod, putting in the files is the easy part, because then you can just follow guides online for it.
True.
Oh, right, I forgot about blue juice percentage. Blue juice is such a good fight. Extra spicy? Is that even a difficulty? Or is that a difficulty on you? No, that's not a difficulty on here, so that's a base game difficulty. 45 minutes for the game, Jesus Christ. Emulation configure. Tools, I need to swap these two. Should be better now. Five, four, three, two, one.
Fucking cocksuckers. Okay, I have faith in my boys. It's fine, 9-3. It's gonna be a 9-3 curse. If it's not, I fucking jinxed it. So me and Anthony were talking about this last night. How exactly does home/bank work? So, for instance, if I have a Pokemon that holds an item, does that item transfer with the Mon? And then if I transfer it back to a game, does the item transfer with the Mon?
No, it takes the item immediately when you put it in either, and it puts it back in your game.
Dang it.
Speaking of which, did you hear about the magic muffler?
No, my brain kind of was... So, my brain was trying to figure out a way that I could get both, like, origin forms of Palkia and Dialga on the same save file.
I don't think you can.
That's what I mean, I don't think it's possible. Because the only way it would be possible is if you could transfer Mon with items, because you could transfer it with the stone. But even then, I don't think the stone can actually be put into an held item, so maybe not.
No, it's a key. No, it's a key item. Oh
There's
wait, yeah,
definitely...
no, I think you can. I think you can train. You can change it in the. You can trade it in the form. I don't know if it does it. I don't know.
I mean, that's the thing. that is a thing that you can try. Is try having it in the origin form, then putting it into bank and seeing if it's currently in origin form. Because obviously, if you put them in the pasture in origin form and you pull them out, they're in origin form, I believe.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So maybe it is possible. I would have to play through the game a third time. Because I didn't think about it until after I wiped my save.
You probably should have transferred your stuff out first.
I mean, I transferred my shinies.
Okay, that's what matters.
I was gonna say, I transferred all of my shinies before I did that. I'm not that stupid. I had a quarter, 3/4 of a box full of shinies. You kidding me? You think I was gonna fucking just be like, no, I'm not gonna transfer those. That part I did. I'm not that dumb. But I should have thought about the fact that I could have tried something like that.
I don't know if I told you this or not, but there's somebody at work trying to beat me recently.
Huh?
Because I haven't gotten a shiny in Snow and he's like, well, old school shinies don't matter anymore. He's saying now the only ones that matter are the ones with the braille mark. I'm like, continue fuck.
I was gonna say, I don't give a fuck about the fucking mark on it.
What if going forward in the new games they just remove the ability to get a rare mark? They ain't gonna remove shinies anytime soon. If they remove marks.
I was gonna say, they're not gonna remove shinies. And if they did, the community would be fucking huge. I think that would be the day that Pokemon dies.
I don't know, man. Scarlet and Violet are pretty close. They're in, one is one.
I guess, but at the same time... I'm trying to get how to explain it. At the same time, I'm going based off of previous experiences with other games. So for instance, take Call of Duty for instance. Everybody thought fucking zombies was gonna die when Black Ops 4 came out. Like, everybody thought the game, like, that mode was fucking done. And then Cold War came out. And I mean, when it comes to, at least in my opinion, when it comes to Pokemon games, every console has been very similar. Besides, like, the original games. Since the DS, it's been very similar. You have a banger, then you have one that's not the greatest. Then you have two games that aren't, like, oh my god, amazing, but they aren't terrible. And then you get, normally the last game's also a banger.
Well, I mean, the other thing that I could honestly compare it to is the fact that, first of all, I got live split to work. Secondly, let me make sure that it's completely working. Wait, what the fuck?
My thing with live split is I have to go through so much more work because 90% of the things I use live split for is on a console, which I want to be able to do the same thing where I press a button on my controller, which is possible because I've watched people do it. It's just a bitch to do. No, don't, Zeppa, don't let him do this. Please, Zeppa.
Oh, right.
Zeppa. Yes, Zeppa!
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, it works. I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
To be honest, I think the point in Arceus where you can actually start grinding Pokédex is once you go through and get Basculin.
Mm.
Because a lot of sections, not so much like in the field lands, but there's section. I mean, even in the field lands, there's a couple of sections that it's a bitch to get to in each area without having the ability to cross water. So you have to literally loop around the entire map.
Ooh, that was a good round one. Um, well, I was gonna say my thought is that, in all honesty, Arceus was such a banger
Oh no, it
that
was. I fucking love this game.
Scarlet and Violet couldn't possibly be able to follow it.
And to be honest, again, it's kind of like BO4. Again, me going back to Call of Duty because that's the thing I know the most. Black Ops 3 was absolutely phenomenal. Like, that game was literally what created the fucking zombies community. The thousands and thousands and thousands of people. The fucking... Like, without BO3, we never would have had EE4C. Twice. Like, BO3 is what made zombies explode. And then everything, like, genuinely, and the reason why I can say it's the same thing is because there's so many things in Arceus that people are like, oh my god, this is amazing. You have the Hisuian forms, you have this, you have that, you have the Raidmon, you have all, and there's so many good things, and then Scarlet Violet just kind of got rid of it. Instead of having multiple Raidmon, you had one. Instead of... Which, in my opinion, I don't think that's a terrible thing. It just kind of removes the aspect of individuality, where, like, it genuinely feels like you're getting a different thing every single time. Wait. Why do you... My brain just had a moment. But it's one of those things that... Black Ops 4 came out at a time where everybody wanted a BO3. And that's not what we got. You know what I mean? And I feel like Scarlet Violet was kind of the same thing. We got Arceus, which was an absolute fucking banger and a half. And then Violet came out with as many issues as it did. And it just kind of flopped.
I mean, hold on, give me a minute before I finish my thought. I'm gonna finish this pepperoni and then I'm gonna start my stream. These Val players play so different than I do. Holy shit. Dude, their shots are almost perfectly accurate every time. Wow.
In some senses, I've watched games where it's bad. You need to remember too, these are like, this is all they do. I would hope their aim is better than ours is.
I gotta mute it. All that sound come through. Alright.
But
Let's see.
I think the reason why Arceus was so loved is partially, again, taking the idea of zombies again. The reason why Cold War was so loved was because it was different. And that's why Black Ops 3 was so loved, because Black Ops 3, compared to the old games at the time, was so much different. And if you keep taking that trend, even with multiplayer, and you take specifically just the base of what each game was, you went from World War II, with World at War, then you went to, not a modern, but like a futuristic modern, with like BO2. BO3 was super far into the future. And then when like IW and AW and stuff came out, nobody wanted futuristic games. They wanted modern games. Then BO4 came out, where again, it wasn't a full-fledged modern game. It was more of a like partially modern, partially futuristic. With all the issues the game had, the game was bound to flop. It's kind of, in my opinion, the same way with Scarlet Violet. Scarlet Violet came out with such high expectations because that genre of like open world Pokemon was so new, and people were expecting it to be as similar as Arceus was, and it just wasn't. Because again, they did the same thing with BO4. BO4, they tried to take like a completely different aspect of the game and like completely change it and stuff. You could pick perks ahead of time and all this stuff. The reason why it flopped was because those changes just didn't work with how buggy and how many issues the game had just at launch. Again, kind of the same thing with Scarlet Violet. It had a lot of things that were really interesting how they did it. Like, for instance, the fact that you had all three quests kind of happening simultaneously is really cool.
Wait. Before I forget. What settings did you have to change to make sure that you could hear people on Discord?
I pretty much added another,
Audio source?
yes, I believe I added I believe it was an output, I believe.
Audio output capture?
I believe. And then it's set to my headset. And then that's it. It's literally just set to my headset. I believe it's an output capture.
Let's see.
I believe. Don't quote me on that though.
Okay.
Because to be honest, I went based off of a.
Yeah, because I figured Araya might be here soon, and I wanted to make sure that if we have a conversation, that the conversation gets.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's an output.
Yeah.
But again, I kind of followed a guide on the internet.
All right.
How's it going?
What up? What up? What up?
Oh.
Zeppa, let's fucking go!
Find the source tab next to stream.
Zeppa! Oh, love you, my
Audio
guy.
capture. Pre-select source window.
Zeppa. Yes, Zeppa! Come on, boys. Come on, boys. 4 rounds.
Turn that down.
Fuck, I hit the wrong move because I was too busy watching that fucking 3K again.
I feel like the capturing game on it too.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Having more OBS problems?
So why does mine not do that?
I'm trying to figure out how to add Discord audio into, because it wasn't capturing Discord audio for whatever reason, but as soon as I added Discord audio, then it started capturing game audio through Discord.
Weird.
See, I don't know, because when I added it, I didn't have that issue. And I had somebody that.
Oh, wait a minute. Be quiet for a second.
Fuck.
It's not capturing. So apparently it wasn't capturing game audio. It was capturing game audio through Discord.
We're going to fucking Pearl, boys!
Weird.
Fuck my
Yeah,
life.
it's not capturing normal.
You guys just want to give me a fucking stroke, don't
Normal
you?
audio. Let me.
Cocksucker.
Maybe if I name the order up. I know my split has to be at the top, but I think Discord has to be in lower.
I was gonna say, I, for whatever reason, set Discord to be all the way at the top. So
It's confusing.
I know the way I have my OBS set up, I just have the one, like whenever I'm using my capture card, I just have the capture card audio slider and then my desktop audio slider.
Yeah, now that I moved Discord down, it's showing me pages. It's capturing Discord audio.
I was gonna say, I literally
What if
just
I-
Googled how to OBS, how to get Discord audio, how to record Discord audio, something along those lines, and there was a guide that popped up, and I just followed it.
Let me remove it and see what happens.
Fuck. Oh.
Oh, hold on. Let me start the stream. Raya, can you just check if the sound's coming through?
Sure.
You got my Twitch name?
I believe so. I'm pretty sure I subscribe, so I should get a noti whenever it goes.
Alright, let me set it up. I don't think I... Oh, it says I'm streaming Horizon. I should change that. I forgot how to change that. Jesus. And so on.
OBS should so that's how I do mine, because OBS when I hit stream through Twitch, OBS
I have
automatically created the chat box and the system information box, which is those two black boxes with text that you were seeing.
What do you mean? I don't see two black boxes with text.
Well, so technically one doesn't have text unless it's this, but there's like a chat box that popped up automatically, and then a stream
No, there's
information that
not.
says like title and stuff.
No, there's not.
Because that literally just pops up automatically whenever I open OBS because I stream it through Twitch.
Okay, no, that's not what happened.
Oh, hello, Liz. The fuck? No! Fuck. Shit. Fucking cocksuckers.
Audio sounds fine. I can hear both the game's like ambient noises and also Discord.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, because it wasn't showing up in the mix or the any of the mixers. So I wasn't
The
sure.
unfortunate thing that's gonna come is when I finally start playing certain games again that I had started my my Let's Play of it through YouTube, and then I'm gonna be halfway through the game or some shit. Like I know that I was playing through My Time at Portia, and I'm not restarting.
Let's see, then that means I just need to change one last thing. And turn this up. And now I have a timer. Let's go. Let's look at these difficulties. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was checking them out earlier, and I was like, oh, it's ultra hard. I was like, but I love the description. Kiddo eating.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm probably a few seconds behind, but I'm sure I'll lose a few seconds to a bathroom break eventually or something like that. I'm sorry. For how long does it take?
That's what I mean. That's why I want to
It'll take
do.
quite a
That's why I
bit.
want to have stuff set up in a certain way so that, like, when I pause, the timer pauses automatically. But it's so difficult to do that when you play certain games through a console, because you have to set up so much extra crap to do it. Crap. Fuck, dude.
So what all did they change about the game? Like for the True Spice? I assume it's a mod.
Yeah. You hear that too? Yeah, what was that?
What's up?
It sounded like somebody was slamming something outside.
Oh heck.
I thought it was my chair rolling over something, but then I heard it outside.
It's spoopy.
Oh, I might have been my brother, but maybe it's all out.
Let's go, boys! That's what you needed! That's not what you needed.
Yeah, I know a few things were like completely changed layouts and stuff like that, but I don't know too much about it, to be honest. I know I tried not to spoil myself because I knew I really wanted to play it. I don't know, there's
Oh,
one
fuck!
streamer who's, I've watched quite a bit of. Oh, hell yeah, that's my first chat. Yeah, there's been, one streamer specifically who actually got me into this, and he's been like a huge inspiration for me to wanna, like, stream old Pikmin content. I mean, him and his community, they do nothing but, like, play this and, like, mods and stuff, but for, like, hours at a time, and it's really relaxing.
Oh, fuck it.
Sounds awesome.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Hef. I don't watch too many streams, so the fact that he puts his stuff on YouTube.
Let us do a quick double save, just because, you know, saving once isn't enough. And...